the only things that make it into mainstream. I just saw a video from a very wise old lady who said, everything you've been taught, everything you understand to be true has been taught to you by your enemy. Isn't that a juicy one? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that everything you've been taught is wrong, although a lot of it is, right? History, science, even religion is full of controlled messaging. But what it does mean is that there is a filter. The only things that make it into mainstream consciousness and education are what the enemy allows you to know. If a truth becomes too powerful or can be used against them, then they'll pull all the levers they have and it will be buried. You won't find out about it. Not in school, not in the media, and you certainly won't hear about it from your government. But I get the feeling that they're losing this narrative war. What do you reckon? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, I want to draw your attention to an area that I'm an expert in where you're definitely not being told the whole story. I'm talking about 5G and 6G radiation. The electromagnetic spectrum tells you that it's non-ionizing radiation, so it can't harm you because it's less hot and lower frequency than the sun. However, there are thousands of animal studies that show harmful effects are caused by this non-ionizing radiation. Have you ever been told about these animal studies? No. Remember, and this is important, we are animals. They do one safety test on the phone. Do you know what they do? They test on a synthetic model of a human with fake skin and fake blood. This is not an animal test. There's no heart, there's no brain in the test. Did you know that? No, you probably didn't. In the safety conditions of your phone, it even says that you need to keep it at least 1 centimeter away from your body at all times, but you have to touch it to turn it on. Did you know that? No, there are hundreds of things that you need to know about EMF exposure that you're not being told. And that's why I've compressed the top 10 things you need to know about EMF into this ebook. Comment book and educate yourself today, because they don't want you to know this information. And I guarantee that your body needs your brain to understand it. Comment book and get started today.